this time for Messi, for Argentina. This time it wasn't to be. This time even the greatest conjurer in the history of the game couldn't quite cast his spell. Messi's magic will endure forever, but 4 years after captivating Qatar and hoisting the trophy high, the simply beautiful, unmatched Lionel Messi must settle for second prize. And so must all of those who wear the stripes of La Albiceleste. 7 World Cup finals, 3 wins, and now 4 defeats.
Yeah, I think for Leo Messi, you saw it on his face, the manner of the defeat would have hurt as much as anything. They're never really in with a shot, which must disappoint hugely.
These are not the medals they woke up this morning to collect. Lautaro Martinez going through the shot, didn't get a chance this time, having impacted so tellingly from the bench in the last couple of games. There's almost nothing more painful than nearly but not quite. Tears. From the greatest, tears. Four years ago it was perfect. Perfection is hard to repeat. For Scaloni, a weak smile. For Lionel Messi, a quivering lip. Oh, how he wanted to deliver for them again. Can it be that at the age of 43 he'll be back next time? Dare to dream. If anybody has enabled the world to dream, it's Lionel Messi.
Well, perhaps he sees the dying of the light. It comes to us all in football. But what a player, the best ever.
And so, it is Spain's time. 2 summers ago, they danced in Berlin, crowned champions of Europe again. And now, once more, Spain are elevated from continental to global glory. They are coming up by number. David Raya, Mark Brubel, those who have been this time on the fringe. Players for whom their only precedent was the hallowed class of 2010. So, these men walk now in the footsteps of Puyol and Piqué, of Busquets and Alonso, of Xavi and Iniesta. And there is the man who won it. He is famed now. His name is golden forever and a day. Dani Olmo was a delight. Scheming and certain and poised where intent. And Yeremy Pino, next up Pedro Porro, who was the most thrilling of thrusting fullbacks. And none of them can resist a little kiss. Aymeric Laporte, French born, but Spanish to the core now. Alex Bino, breakthrough month for him as well. The world knows who he is. Nico Williams came off the bench frequently to tease and torment. And here's the young man who, in so many ways, bore the weight of expectation for Spain and bore it out with such class.
He certainly did. Talk about his talent, his ability, but his character as well. On the big stage, his bravery, his courage to take the ball to try things. Magnificent young player.
Kubasi arrived as a boy and leaves as a stellar man. There's the goalkeeper that almost nobody could beat. Correa, a royal at Real Madrid when the new domestic season starts. And after Victor Munoz, it just leaves the captain, who will follow up the coach, De La Fuente, who has gone where only Vicente Del Bosque led before. What a poised, distinguished individual. What a coach, what a teacher of young men. Well, until now, the ultimate thrill for Spain, the extraordinary privilege has fallen only to Iker Casillas, that heady night in Johannesburg 16 years ago. And now Rodri steps forward to live that same dream. The embodiment of Spain's certainty, their poise, their class. Rodri will reach for the gleaming trophy. La Roja reach for a second star. And it will be brought to them. The president of the game, the president of the USA. In 2026, the champions of the world are Spain! Viva España! The best team has won it. And the best player the world has ever known leaves in tears. This time the party belongs to someone else. This is a Spanish summer night. He bows his head and departs. deny Spain's right to it.
No.
Over the course of today's game and over the course of the last month plus.
I think for large parts of the tournament we looked at France and said, yeah, they're the best team, they're the team to beat. But when Spain took France apart in that semi-final, they really laid down the mark and making a huge statement that yes, we are the best team in this tournament. They weren't really tested out there today, were they? It was one-way traffic, but there's no denying them this trophy. Magnificent achievement.
It has happened to Spain only once before. Now they own 2 stars. And their father figure has his hands on it.